Looks like we're gone live.
Yeah, it's setting up the meeting.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get the link.
Oh yeah, we're both on here.
Looks like we're gone live.
Oh yeah,
Setting
baby.
up the meeting. Yeah, I want to see if I can. It's weird hearing my voice.
Hey, I gotta mute the thing real quick. I do have to get some headphones because the thing's gonna be coming on here.
You gotcha. Well, I'll just text it out or tweet it out in the meantime. I would sure hope it would show that we're live. Okay, it'll work that way. We'll go. There we go.
All right, I think I got this figured out. I just had to mute YouTube.
Yeah.
It was like fucking coming through. All right, cool. Welcome everybody. Oh wait, I haven't even. No one's fucking here.
No one's here, but I'm about to tweet it out, and you should do the same. Or
Yeah, I'm going to.
I did do a preemptive strike on Twitter saying that we were going to go live, but
We going live, bitch. We going live, ho. We
got
going.
Jerry Cthulhu. He liked the tweet when I said that. What's up, dude? I'm going to be actually on the show this week, so that should be fun. A live stream. Well, I'm make an idiot of myself.
Who's going live?
Oh, I'm going to be on a Nox. I'm saying it wrong. Nox Memente. I think I'm saying it right. It's their live stream, which I think is a different show. The Obelisk. Yeah, David Weiss on there last time. It was a good show.
Old David Weiss, huh?
Yep. Flatten it out.
Hell yeah. Flattening that curve. Dude, today I listened to some great news. There's a podcast. I think it's called QAnon Anonymous or something. They make fun of
That's a lot.
they make fun of Q. They do like long episodes of making fun of Q, and it's fucking hilarious. And they had one today or a few days ago. I don't know. I listened to it today. It's recent, but they had like all this footage from the internet of like with these women like, I just want the bad people to go to jail. Why has Q lied to us? What's happening? What's gonna happen? Hold the line. Hold the line. I don't want to hold the line. I've already held the line. And I'm just like, oh my God. They softened us up with Karens on the internet going after kids in parks and people of color.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the Karens to be Kierans?
That's pretty good. Shit.
Yeah, the Kierans.
I should have the slapstick sound for that. But
Oh yeah, they're called the QAnon Anonymous podcast, like making fun of like the anonymous thing.
mm-hmm.
Dude, and it's just, oh man, it's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, so before we get into anything deep, let's go over the stock market shit.
Okay, yeah. So this last week we had strange goings on in the market with this Wall Street Bets Reddit subreddit, basically rallied a bunch of people to invest in stocks that were going to go. Basically, hedge funds were attacking to do their short sells. I'm kind of retarded, so I don't want to go into the whole like what short selling is, but basically that's what caused 2008. You
From
bet
what from what I understand, I can break it down. I think because I read something last night, real quickly, real briefly, to where now I am an expert on it, based on the knowledge I know from Twitter and TikTok. Um, a short is when you buy a stock, sell it, buy a stock, sell it, buy a stock, sell it, and it depreciates the value. It's like, right? It brings it down.
Yeah, and I think also it's like with the hedge funds, what they're doing. So they're basically buying the stock. It's like a borrowed stock. So they're borrowing the money to buy it, and the bet is if it drops, then they make the money off it dropping and failing basically on the. So it's the exact opposite as if you were to try to, if you were believing in a company, you'd invest in it and then like get dividends and shit like that. Where this one is you're believing that company's going to go down, or like with hedge funds, you actually can be a force against a company and actually destroy them, like you're just a big Death Star basically, if you're
Yeah.
like big enough. So yeah, I know essentially but and there's like little nuances to it. It has to do with derivative markets and things like that, which got regulated and then deregulated a few years ago. So we're in some situations where they could cause another like 2008 meltdown with that. But now they're trying to say that we're the people that are doing that, or the people that are in the trying to short the hedge funds are actually the monsters that are going to crash the stock market. That's,
Uh,
that's kind of the narrative right now. Which they're also using the language that they're like they're like they're using they're insurgents, they're storming the capital, but they're storming capital gains,
yeah.
not little capitals, but it's fascinating.
I mean, I almost jumped on it just because, like, I hate missing out on money. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, fast money. Yeah, this sounds tight. And then I have some really good friends that are like, you need to jump in on this shit. These damn
I was
kids,
doing
man.
it too. I was like, get them stonks, baby, cash money over hand.
Yeah, for real. And I was like about to do it this morning, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it this week. I'm gonna do it in the next 24 hours. Maybe even after we do this. I just don't want to put much in there.
Right. Never want to do more than you're willing to lose, especially something like
Yeah.
this, because these are like
I got 200 in Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? It used to be
yeah.
140. And now it's 160. So we just need to go up.
You get that
We,
Dogecoin, the Dogecoin, whatever.
I
That's the other.
guess that's the new thing, right? That's the new thing that everyone's jumping on. It was AMC. I mean, I just anything that I don't have to know anything about it. Anything that makes a fat billionaire on NBC or CNBC, whatever the fucking thing is, cry. That Cooperman guy or whatever his name is, he fucking cried. A fat rich man cried. Who doesn't want to see a fat, rich, gross, grease-ridden, fucking bacon-wrapped hot dogs under his titties when he wakes up in the morning and fucking takes his fucking foot out of the fucking Frito bean dip jar that he has laying next to his fucking king size, double king size, because he's fucking 977 pounds. Ugh. Fuck him. I hope he cries for weeks. I hope.
Well, that's the thing is that's where we're at right now collectively. We fucking hate because look, it's obvious. So they locked. Okay, so we have no democracy. So anyone who has that illusion or disillusion, just fucking drop it. Democracy is even bullshit too because it should be a republic and it's not that either. So we don't have to go on all that thing. But anyways, we had no decision on them locking us down and destroying the economy. So like the billionaire class and trillionaire class, the ones are in trust and whatnot, made a shit ton of money. and they fucked most people over, a lot of people that were in the middle class. So I mean, I think that was a big goal, is to destroy the middle class, because then you can really, institute like more structural power.
Yeah.
So everyone saw this and they knew it, unless you were retarded. If you're retarded, then I wish I was you. A lot of ways. That's got to be a good place to be. But everyone saw it. So what were they going to expect? So the optics are really terrible right now. So you have a bunch of bitchy billionaire, trillionaire, whatever trusts all getting mad and saying, "Oh, you can't play our game because
Yeah.
it's rigged." And
Do that.
which I'll say that, and that in itself, I'm wondering if this was a larger kind of operational psyop, because in a more positive way, because it actually exposed what the market is to most people. They didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
if you saw like The Big Short and like really knew what happened in 2008, then you would have known that's how it plays out there. And if you're just a normal investor, I mean, you'll average usually, but what ends up happening every 10, sometimes now like 8 years, they fucking crash like 30-40% of your investments, and they swoop it, and they get insider trading, and like even like people in Congress and shit, they get insider trading, and they fucking bounce out with their fat profits, and it's
Yeah.
a fucking game. And so that's the other thing too. I thought was weird about it, which because it started with GameStop, and I thought that was also revealing, because it's the game stopped with GameStop.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a bunch of tweets like that. Like, Robin the Hood made the game stop. Like,
Yeah, no, like, so like how is that not on purpose, or even if it's like an extra dimensional like angle to it, I don't know, but like to me it was, no matter what, and that we're still in it. um it's a good thing, because and it may crash the market, or they'll use it as an excuse to say it's a crash market. I've seen people say this is all part of the Great Reset too, and I can understand that angle, but at the same time, like, I think there's a lot of the power structures made too many fast moves too quickly,
yeah.
and they're fucking up real bad.
Super bad. All right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that shit's cool. I mean, I love what's happening. I think it's great.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're watching the collapse of the dying American empire, which is the corporation empire. So I mean, it's going to be rough on some people. Don't get me wrong, but like, if you build shit on bullshit, it's going to collapse. That's why the Masons say you should build a strong foundation.
Yeah.
And we're Masons, right?
Yeah.
I think. See, he's rubbing the eye. Confirmed.
Um. Okay, so I've been doing, not, I wouldn't say a lot of psyop research, but just diving back into the topics that I've looked in before about psychological operations, mainly and collectively done by the government and world powers, and of course that ties in with the propaganda that is all media in every sense of the way. I mean, even good, even fucking David Lynch, Twin Peaks, it's propaganda. Like, I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows ever. Like, he doesn't mean to do propaganda. It's just what's put out there. Everything is propaganda. There's good propaganda. There's bad propaganda. There might even be propaganda that's neutral because it doesn't know what it's fucking trying to do. But I was thinking about how far back, because we really only talk about post. I mean, I guess if what MK Ultra was 50s.
That we know of, yeah. It probably started a little earlier.
50s until the 70s, right?
I mean, Yeah, they disclosed in the 70s
Well,
that they
50s until the 70s, and then they shut it down. Yeah, 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 yeah.
were.
Alan Dulles and all that shit. Fucking yeah, 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 yeah.
As we know it, MK Ultra ended then. But
Yeah, but it didn't. It's going on right now.
yeah,
Miley Cyrus put out a rap song, so I know that MK Ultra is fucking working
yeah,
full
that's it.
strong.
It's over.
Um, so I was thinking, like, when did so we know about Project Monarch and the Phoenix Project over in Vietnam in the 60s, what, 66 I think, when good old Michael Aquino was over there.
Try to get my eyebrows the.
He's fucking, rest in peace, you fucking freak.
He's not dead. There's no way.
Yeah, no, he's fucking like,
He's alive.
he's in a fucking tank full of fucking.
Well, how about his supporters? We haven't heard any of them say like, "Oh, rest in peace," like Horowitz.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen none of that.
Yeah, so that tells me that's yeah, no, he's not. It's a fucking lie. He's like, ha ha ha! Here I go.
Yeah, but I mean, is that considered just because you say you're dead? Is that really faking your own death?
The character Michael Aquino's dead. Like David Bowie's character is dead. David Bowie's not dead.
Yeah,
I think he's still alive.
yeah. If he's somewhere else,
Yeah. And maybe even Michael Aquino in a sense was a psyop and to be this ridiculous.
well, I think that his role in the Satanic Panic was definitely a psyop because he got like all this. The temple is set. Geraldo Rivera. Fucking, they want to do this. They're saying, oh, there's a Satanist in the government. A high-ranking psychological warfare officer is a Satanist. And remember, he just fucking embraced that shit. He started gelling up his eyebrows, acting a fool, wearing robes and shit. Like, wearing robes with his fucking, like, battle regalia. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's never been done.
No.
I can't believe that it happened at that time in America.
Well, it's been done in a way because like we can go back to L. Ron Hubbard and Marjorie Cameron, who were both naval intelligence.
Elron, you know what I'm saying? The smooth operator, baby. You know what I'm saying? He got fucking Tom Cruise in his pocket. He got John Trott in his pocket. He got fucking the King of Queen's wife in his pocket.
True. He was a baller, but like the Navy seemed to be very interested in what Jack Parsons was doing, and they went. And this is also speculation because we.
You know what? I did my deep dive into Jack Parsons, and I looked into his soul. He was just a nerd who wanted to do cool magic stuff. I don't think he really was. You know how. So Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard is a lot like John Dee and Edward Kelly.
Yeah.
We have John Dee, who's a true practicer, truly believes in what he's doing it for good, not evil. Now, Jack Parsons might have been doing a little left-hand pass shit, but fucking more power to him. It was the fucking 60s and shit. Fucking get all a little weird, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're Marvel Parsons, dog. Your name's Marvel, dude. And fucking get a little fucking Burning Man, dude. What the fuck? You're like, what the fuck? Like, get a little weird in California in the 60s. That's cool.
They were Bohemians, so.
But I don't think he was trying to summon demons to rule the fucking world or archons to fucking suck the lifeblood out of humanity. But L. Ron Hubbard definitely was.
Yeah, well, he was another beast, and like I said, he was naval intelligence. Even
And
though
he did the same thing. Didn't L. Ron Hubbard leave with Jack Parsons' wife and Edward Kelly
Yeah. Well, they swapped.
On
They
D
wife
swipe.
swapped.
They
So
wife swapped.
I don't know if he left.
What's with the sorcerers and the wife swapping?
Yeah, but what in the first place would an extra dimensional entity, angel go? Hey, by the way, you guys should totally like fuck each other's wives. I mean, it'd be totally awesome. I know it's a little weird to suggest that so far into the process right now, but you should totally bang his wife. Yes, it's a very funny part of the.
And I'm gonna see if I stop my video if it keeps going. If I can I just pause my video?
Pause the live feed.
No. No, we can keep going on the live feed, but if I do stop video, does it stop the whole thing?
I don't think so. It might just show me. Oh,
Yeah. I think we're going. Yeah, we're still going.
okay, yeah. You doing something weird? Is that why you need to pause it? Oh, I know what you're doing. Smart. Do not let them see that, because your state's not very friendly to that now, are they?
I'm smoking hookah, dude.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying hypothetically, if you were partaking in something
I
like
was
that.
just smoking a little bit of hookah. You know, that's the new thing. When is that gonna come back around?
I remember hookah bars and stuff. I had a friend who had a hookah
I've
bar.
smoked a hookah one time and I almost fucking threw up on myself. Shit, and I'll fucking chain smoke 2 packs of cigarettes. That shit sucked. Hookah sucked.
It's like caked in sugar and like fucking shit. It's gross. I'd rather smoke cigarettes personally. I mean, it's like okay if you're like hypothetically if you're like on LSD or something or mushrooms, maybe that's fun, but
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at some.
allegedly such
Oh
things.
damn.
But yeah, in the end, psychological operations isn't the whole universe a psyop?
That. I mean, I tell this to everybody, especially when they talk to me about like the simulation theory. I'm like, damn, it's hard to talk about this, man, because everything relates back to that. Because if it's a simulation, it's also a psyop. It also is a flat Earth because it's a cube. Like we're in a computer cube, like a little fucking motherboard or some shit. Like, it,
Well, yeah. I mean,
my household is so damn loud. Do they have to slam every door?
oh yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know if you can hear my kid in the back. Sometimes he screams.
No, your kid's silent. My kids are fucking, they scream like banshees all the time.
Mine does too. He's
The 5-year-old, she reenacts the videos she's watching as she's watching them, so she screams the words right after they play on the TV.
you're fine.
And it's not like she's listening or watching cool videos. They are quite atrocious videos.
Well, keep her away from those Elsa Gate videos. I don't know if those are still going on, but
You know what's crazy is I had to make sure because she loves Elsa.
yeah, that would. Yeah,
So I really did have to like go and make sure she wasn't doing anything.
yeah. Because like when we were kids, like we just had we just had our normal like if it like be Nickelodeon or something like that, and then it was just like creepy animators sliding in stuff, or Spielberg movies where he's just talking about dicks a lot. Now it's just now the internet, it's like you have very little like oh man, it's such a mess. It's a minefield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find some document on like maybe like a timeline of psyops.
Do we have any? Do we have anyone watching? Oh snap! We have 6 people in there. What's up, people?
Oh shit, we got 6 folks?
Or 4 maybe if we're both watching. I don't know. Minus us 2.
Is it in the chat?
Yo, blow up the chat, motherfuckers. Say hello. Hey, yeah. You should make me a mod on your channel, dude.
How do I do that?
I think you like click on the little three dots and you go like, or
Manage moderators.
yeah. But, and yeah, if anyone ever goes to my channel, I'll make a mods too. I don't, as long as they're cool.
What's the name on yours?
Boosephus.
It's not showing up.
In the chat? I'm in the chat. I just said, yo peeps. We have people lurking that might not be signed in. It's fine. But if you have a question, please, by all means, or 2 cents to throw in.
Yeah. Tell us that we're fucking dumb.
Well, we already knew that. I mean, I have to rub it in.
You got 5 watching now. We started talking about the chat and fucking one person said, fuck you.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
No, you did. Yeah, it's probably because I said yo peeps. Like, he said peeps. What a
fucking douchebag.
fuck these guys.
Okay, so I found something from World War One.
In psyops terms. But yeah, it's a good tool.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that was like why I'm don't quote me on it, but that was like Quino's whole thing with after Vietnam, that he saw how the enemy perceived how well he thought they operated from their psyops, and he learned a lot. So makes you wonder what he took home. But again, I don't know if Quino himself was a psyop. That's where it gets murky. It's like, is everything a psyop? I mean, what is? I don't know. I think there's some things you hold the fire and test. If it's true, it's.
I'm trying to find. So I'm trying to find this thing about Aquino. He did something in Vietnam.
Well, I know one of the things he did was that he would try to play. No, I think it was actually shown in Apocalypse Now, that he would play sounds that, well, how he'd have the Huey helicopters flying over like where the Viet Cong was, and he'd play sounds of like demons and stuff, like screaming out of the helicopters to try to incite fear.
Dude, if I was out there, I'd be like, fucking hell yeah, brother. I'd be like, fucking, that's fucking cool. I'd be the worst. A company man. I'd think everything that's bad is cool. Like, I'd be fucked up. I'd be scared out of my fucking mind, so I'd just be numbing myself with humor. I'd just be like,
Quino, that's fucking metal, bro.
yeah, for real. I'd be like, damn, Aquino. You fucking
Quino, I don't know.
Nasty little daddy, you.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
He's not. For sure. Yeah. Everything I'm finding is always fucking some bullshit.
Well, what would you say is like some of the earlier attempts in antiquity?
Well, I know the thing I found. I wish I had pulled it up before we did this. We kind of did this off the cuff, everybody. So if you're watching and you're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" They're not prepared. It's because we're not prepared, and we just did this for shits.
That's how we do.
Yeah, we just do it like that. The only Phoenix project I can find is Phoenix 2, which is the Montauk project. And the one that I heard about, maybe it was called the Phoenix Experiments or something, because this is, I think, when Aquino got his stripes as a, fucking psychological torturer. Prisoners of war in Vietnam, he had them. I think he Stockholm syndrome them. I think he turned them. Apparently, is what I read about, is that he tortured these, broke them, figured out the breakdown method, and then went on to do bigger and other things.
Yeah, the type of dude you want to host your party for sure.
Yeah, because he's bringing a lot of black candles, baby. And he's going to listen to Danzig on repeat.
You said
But
such.
then, I mean, we can talk about fucking pop culture psyops, the Beatles being a psyop. Just, I mean,
Yeah, you.
a lot of people are gonna watch this and be like, "These guys are fucking dumb and crazy." But if you really, if you know what we know, then yeah, you can't put anything past the government. I mean, you know that most of the shit we watch is predictive programming. Not all of it is nefarious or evil. Some of it is like there's lighthearted shows that are meant to calm you down and make you not think about the bullshit in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's like really dumb shows that you're just like, haha, that's kind of funny. But it's not serious. You know what I'm saying? Which is great, you know?
Yeah. Well, like it's the whole. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's not ad hominem, but or maybe it is. Well, it's escapism. You know, there's stuff just built to. Like I worked in the movie theater industry, and I was like a projectionist for a long time, and like the suits would come and go, like we're in the business of escapism. You know, it was like pre 9/11 and a little bit after that, but like it changed a bit after that. But I feel like they stuck it up a notch with the psyopic messaging. But yeah, so there's stuff that's for escapism, and you just kind of go, haha, turn it off in your mind, and then there's the subtle things that are kind of like agendas that
Yeah.
or product placement. Like that's a real thing. They film movies with product placement, so there's that level. And I mean, it's just an constant assault on someone's mind to get people sway them different ways. You know?
Yeah.
And
I mean, the what I wonder is how we know about all the LSD stuff that the CIA did and the government did. Like how that's common knowledge now, you know? Like everyone knows about that shit, and I don't think anyone denies it, right?
I don't think so.
Because I don't even think anyone high up is like, no, that's bullshit. No, I'm pretty sure it's like all the way up there.
Well, yeah.
Like,
I mean, they tried
it's
it.
all,
They get a substance, they get something psychotropic. They try it out. They see what happens. They hope for the best. They can weaponize it, and I think in some ways psychedelics were too wasn't it was too much for them to wield in, because like there's those old videos of like troops. I don't know what. I feel like this is like World War II esque era where they can't even get them to do anything. So they weren't exactly ready to give like troops LSD. Now if you microdose someone, that might do better, but yeah, no, like any substance, anything they like there was what's that weird drug like is it in Brazil that's like the zombie drug, and you can just like basically
the crocodile tears or whatever.
I don't know. But like you like if you blow in someone's face, they basically are like a zombie, and you just can suggest people get robbed all the time. I guess when they're on it, just go, hey, take me to your apartment or your hotel. I'm gonna
Yeah.
and then they don't remember like until like the next day or maybe I don't know. But there's like there's some scary shit. There's probably stuff that we don't even know about, and like what is the pharmacological companies?
Well, okay, so and just through the years, thinking of all the psyops, obviously satanic, panic, the SRA stuff. That's definitely a motherfucking psyop. I mean, that shit was on the front line. I mean, and I believe some of it, but I think the way they like instead of persecuting everyone involved with the Franklin scandal and the Franklin cover up, all those senators and governors and congressmen and higher ups named, instead of that, they send Larry King Jr. to jail for like 7 months on tax fraud or something.
Right.
Like they just like, but that says something right there. It's like the flipping it, like flipping, spinning the story for yourself. Like instead of like groveling or denying, or you just don't say anything at all, and you do what you do if you were guilty of that, and you just, there's no proof, you just move along, whatever.
Well,
I
I
mean,
oh, go ahead.
no, that's a cool.
I was just going to say that, like, yeah, I think some aspects of the Satanic Panic was psyoptic, but some of that shit's real.
Oh yeah,
Um,
for sure.
uh,
The what is it? The McMahon preschool case.
yeah, there's a lot of smoke. There's some fires, you know.
Well, that's coming back to Michael Aquino. He claimed, allegedly, was involved in these kids getting abused at the Presidio daycare, which is on a military base in fucking California, where he's fucking at. So like all these fucking things point to him, and he never got fucking touched. But I think, I mean, I don't want to put him on a pedestal, but he's like if there's anyone not to touch, it's him. He's so in the he's been in the open. Like it's like if the government went after Alex Jones, it's just like he's out there, so everyone would see it, we'd know it. I mean, even I think the censorship of Alex Jones was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's I don't even want. We're not gonna get into censorship. We're not gonna do it. 'Cause then it'll take.
Let's do it. No, but yeah, no, you're right, and maybe in a way, Aquino's move to be out in the open was actually better uh, to do it that way, because if you do it in the shadows, then people's minds could definitely run even hotter.
Ooh.
But I think there's an aspect to the military government complex that's always been in that whole angle. Um, with the 70s especially, there was a strange movement of the occult in the government, and like even like the argument that MK Ultra was actually more of an occultic program than it was a mind control. Like it actually was a. I know like Knowles brought up the fact that, or he thinks that they were literally trying to make vessels for demons, like with those trials, which is a very terrifying but intriguing look at it.
But it makes sense at the same time.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you look at a lot of people now, I mean, there's some wacky shit the last few years of just like it's like I'm pretty sure that's a demon. Like, you know, and you can go, oh, it's psychological, or you know, or there's aspects of the universe and just reality that science, like, or like on the book science will say it's nonsense, but
Yeah.
we know probably some of them. I'm sure some of these guys have stranger things that they do behind closed doors. You know, it's just not past them. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you knew that aspect of reality was real, why wouldn't you test it? Why wouldn't you see what you can do?
God, I hate learning, I hate knowing about psyops, because everything that happens, I'm like psyop, 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 psyop. Everything that's going on, I'm just like, and definitely listening to those Q people, like cry that Joe Biden is president. Cry. And the way they say Trump's name is insane.
Yeah. Well,
The way they say it like Trump. 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 And I'm like, why are you saying it like that? The lady that asked for a pardon. Oh my God. That's here in Dallas.
Hmm.
The chick in Frisco, Texas, she asked for a pardon. She was like asking Donald Trump for a pardon from storming the Capitol. I was like, fucking what the fuck? You're crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, he's giving that shit to Lil Wayne, bitch.
Yeah. And again, this proves my point that Donald Trump's actually the first black president we've had. For fucking 4 years. He's black. Way more black than Obama was. Okay? You know this. He's just unfortunately orange. That's the only difference.
Different shade.
Yeah, he just pardoned like 4 rappers. I mean, come on. Loves little pump, but he's a little pimp.
Little pimp. Little pimp, dude.
Okay. Yeah, but no, it's a yeah, no, it's kind of like psyop fatigue. I feel like we've had, especially the last couple of years, and that's the other thing too. Is like, to me, it gets a little frustrating when people are like, everything's a psyop. I'm like, well, maybe, but also black swan events happen, and things are just unpredictable, and also wild cards. You're a wild card. You know,
Yeah.
I couldn't predict your behavior.
It's hard. It's hard. I can't predict my behavior.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be. I was in an awful mood until 2:00, and I was still at work. There was no reason for me to be in a bad mood. I just was. Never know why.
Never know. Could be some of that roid rage. I know you roided.
Yeah. One of my friends is gonna be out there, and it's like, because you're probably fucking bipolar, douchebag. Probably have a mental illness.
There's a psyop, mental illness. I'm like, yeah, people get sick in the brain. But,
They are in there.
yeah, no, it's,
Yeah. Anything else you want to go over? I know this was kind of just like a sporadic. Like,
yeah, no, it was fun. Like, you know,
I have some episodes that I'm doing. I'm going back to the old format.
sweet.
I'm gonna do one on the Franklin scandal. So this was kind of just a warm up, a little bit about it. Gonna go into Johnny Gosh and stuff, but I'm gonna go more conspiratorial than a lot of places that cover, a lot of platforms that cover that story. I don't know. I'm gonna do some other shit. I think I'm gonna do some Aleister Crowley shit because I'm feeling fucking evil lately. Shit, yeah. I think I'm gonna do a cult one soon.
Dude,
I don't know which cult. I want to find a cult that's so unknown that no one knows about.
I know one for you. It's
Oh.
actually out here in my area.
Holler at me.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
this.
it's very strange. They have it there. There's a little bit of Scientology angle to it, but they stare at the sun. Let's just say that.
Elron.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an Elron story. Yeah,
You know those silicone masks that people get that are like super realistic, that are like really realistic? I want to get one of Elron for me.
that actually you should. You should wear one.
And just stand in front of the Scientology building with a fake Dianetics thing going.
Like, hey, would you like to go on the shield?
Go up to cops and do that.
Hey there, little thing. Let's get on the boat together. That's not really.
All right, well, yeah, let's close this out. That's me and Boosephus chopping this shit up about another bunch of bullshit going on.
You know, just taking the shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, and Kellyanne Conway. What a fucking crazy piece of shit. What a fucking nut job. You've
Showing her daughter's tits.
daughters, dudes. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck, Kellyanne? I hope there's no way Kellyanne's gonna watch this, but goddamn, you fucking weird, fucking wonky bitch. You fucking you're weird. You're fucked up. You're so fucked up. But yeah, okay. So that was the other thing I wanted to touch on real quick. That's all I had to say about that. And her daughter doing Morse code. Where did she? What? Oh, she probably watched like fucking like Saw or something. Like some Some movie, some psychological thriller from the
Rich,
early 2000s.
rich people have strange lives. Don't ever, like as far as rich families, dude.
Super rich, so I learned Morse code. My friend Claire could talk in class.
Dude, I like girl. That's really spot on. It's good.
Yeah. I grew up around a lot of those folks. Yeah. Oh man, my son is fucking pissed right now.
I got relieved. My wife, she's in pain right now. Hey man, this was fun. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. So you'll catch us both on Weaving Spiders. Maybe you'll catch one of us. Maybe I won't be there again. I don't know. Maybe what's going on?
I was there last week when I was yeah.
Yeah. We'll be on there again soon. So yeah, this is
We have to do our bit though. We're gonna eat like giant bags of popcorn.
hell yes. Oh yeah. Oh damn. I hope Dave doesn't watch the end of this so he doesn't know about it. All right, dog.
All right.
Late.